Hello everyone, welcome back to ConspicuousSim. Happy Sunday, I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be doing the more speed build, and honestly, I don't even know how I built this house. It was the strangest I've ever built anything. It's so not the way I usually build. But anyway, I kind of skipped from room to room and I was heavily inspired by the Cobbs family that Deligracy has, like the layout of her home. And I wanted to make them a starter home. As you saw at the beginning, we only had around 18,000 simoleons. And I was trying to figure out why the fuck my lights wouldn't work. And then I realized that I had a mod on the S&B bills, and I hadn't set up my home services yet, so I didn't have any light. So you're gonna see it. There we are. We're gonna set that up right now. I really like this mod because it makes it a lot more realistic, but at the same time, like, I feel like the bills and stuff, like, that's not as high, that's not how expensive they would be in real life. Anyway, like, it's a lot of money. Like, it cost me 600 simoleons just to set up my services, basic cable and basic internet, which doesn't let you like apply to university and watch like the New Year's countdown and stuff, because that is the HD TV or the more expensive one. I'm not sure. I can find a door that looked good here and that was cheap, so I used this one. I think it's from the whichever pack the butler came in. And here I'm using some custom content by Harry, my favorite windows in the whole game, and I just couldn't figure out why some of them looked like foggier than others. And then I realized I was using two different sets, because one set is mirrored and one is just like a clear glass. I feel like I spent a lot of time or a lot of my money at the beginning of the build before even putting down like what I needed um on the exterior, and that was because I was really afraid that I wouldn't have like the outside of my house looking the way it should. So I decided to spend my money first on like the windows and the door and the walls inside, so that I would have like a shell of a house, and then I could, as we made money, we could furnish it how we wanted. It's a very basic house. I actually didn't do any landscaping to it. I have to go in today before we do like a live play. I'm gonna go into the debug mode and just get some free landscaping, because like maybe the law already came with some landscaping, who knows. A tree, like, you don't just buy a big birch tree from the store. Like, you could. There's those like massive nurseries. I've seen those in Monaco where they like a tree costs like 10,000 euros. The Maurers don't have that kind of money currently, so this is what we have to deal with. So yeah, I thought that would be a good idea. And I just like flipped the layout of the kitchen to the other side. That's my cat. If you can hear him, he knows I'm talking about him. I used the cheapest items I could, and I didn't say that this was a space game build. These counters are from City Living, and they're like the used counters. I know a lot of people don't like using them because they're like broken, but I don't mind them. Like, they're fine. Why not? They're the cheapest, right? And I use the cheapest fridge, and I try to use the cheapest everything, but still make it look like half decent, and make it look like there was some thought put into it. Maybe the cabinets were painted or something. I'm trying to figure out what kind of table I should use. I really wanted to give them that rags to riches, but since I agreed with myself that she came from money, what I was thinking was that maybe during university her dad like got her an apartment, so she like was there for 4 years, and that's why the counters look like the cabinets and the counters look a little bit like worn out, and the fridge is old, but she still had like some taste. There's still like a nice couch and nice bed you'll see, and like the bathroom looks nice, but it's all just a little bit older, you know because she's already used it, and they really didn't have money to buy new things. I couldn't also figure out what kind of doors to use. in my head, so I just used archways just to keep the space a little bit more open. I don't think I'm actually going to expand this house. I'll refurnish it and like buy new counters and stuff, but I won't expand it the way the Cobbs family did in Deligracy's LP. So yeah, once they like refurnish it a couple times, remodel it, they can move out, maybe into a bigger space, maybe into the city, something more expensive, something a little bit more her style, Magdalena's style. And also, money was going so quickly. So quickly. Even though I did end up getting everything I needed into the house. So, I wanted to give them a nice double door out of their room because they don't have a dryer. They are too broke for a dryer, so they have a clothesline outside, which is going to be a problem during the winter. I think this is springtime now, and I have my settings on long months. So actually, I think it's 30 or 28. It's like an actual month. 28 sim days is a season. So yeah, they'll have some time to make a little bit of money to get a dryer so that during the fall and winter they don't have to dry their clothes outside, because I've never done that before, and I think the clothes will freeze. Like that's what makes the most sense, right? You see, she has like some nicer pieces. Her bed is used from the Citted Living pack, but again, maybe she got it new and then she like used it over time. This is such a nice dresser. It has like a marble top. They don't have money for a marble top, so that the only explanation for that is that she brought it from her old place. I thought they needed a bigger TV because the little one was making me anxious. It's really ugly, and I really try not to use it. I'll even sometimes cheat money to put in a proper TV for them, because I feel like that's what builds fun the quickest. That and Woohoo are two favorite things to do: watch TV and Woohoo. So, I thought it was important to give them like a half decent functioning TV. And I actually haven't played them yet, so I don't know. Everything. Do I use any? Oh, this is bathroom as well. The windows are bathroom by Harry, and the, what else is bathroom? I think the curtains on like the double window, like the larger windows, those are also bathroom, if I'm not mistaken. And then I have some bathroom candles and some clutter things that are like not the Byredo, what's it called? I can't remember right now. I have no idea of the name I'm thinking of. The really expensive like candles and stuff. Diptyque candles and Aesop soaps and stuff, which I thought were really cute. But again, like they're just as expensive in the game as they would be in real life. Like an Aesop hand soap, I actually did put a couple. Like these things, that's 50 and this is 110. I'm trying to figure out what's gonna look the best. I feel like that was really my mentality for the whole house, was like I want it to look really nice but still be cheap. I feel like that's everyone when they're furnishing a house. Just adding some little shelves here and there. I didn't have enough money to add enough clutter items. Like I love clutter. It's my favorite thing. My least favorite thing is making a roof. So here's me struggling for about a long time. I didn't have an inspiration for this house like I did. I told you it was Deligracy, but I wasn't gonna use the same roof that she used because that's like completely ripping off her build. So I just like tried to figure out something that looked nice. It ended up looking like decent, whatever. Once we get a little bit more money, we can add windows to that roof bit, because I do have the suspended windows. And here's our clothes rack in the back, maybe. And here is our final walkthrough. Look how cute our little house is with the wreath outside. And then I was having some trouble. Let's walk in. Isn't she so cute? Come on. Walk in. There we go. To your right, we have, to your right, we have our living room, the bare necessities, really, with a little bit of a greenery. A TV, And that's really it. We walk through the other archway into the kitchen and dining area. Shabby chic is what I like to call it. It was very monotonous, the colors, honestly, but that's okay. I don't know why they decided to be in the bedroom all at once, checking out their new house, but here it is. So very cute. The bathroom, nothing special. You'll see in the screenshots I kind of changed things up a little bit. Our clothes rack, and here are screenshots. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good Sunday. Take care.